Hey gang. All right, so I am going to create a fresh CloseBot AI chatbot using GoHighLevel in the industry of electricians. So this is not a demo on how to install GoHighLevel. I'll do that later. So on my screen right now, you can probably see my GoHighLevel screen. I've got one of my clients up here. This is the home screen. So I've got this client already created in GoHighLevel, so that's not this demo. What you guys are here to see is how to use CloseBot. So CloseBot is a really excellent chatbot engine from a guy named Bryce Decora, and it's a small development team, and they've actually done chat in a unique way. Rather than putting in a very large prompt, one big prompt, it's got a bunch of smaller prompts and objectives, and it's very effective for home service businesses. And I'm going to show you how to make a bot. So once you've purchased GoHighLevel and once you've purchased your CloseBot account, if you open up CloseBot for the first time, it's going to look like this. Okay, you're going to see the test bot. It's got 4 sections essentially on Modify Bot. This is the general settings where you set up GoHighLevel, the snapshot, which I'll show you how to do, and you connect your OpenAI account. In order to use most of these chatbots, you're going to need to have an OpenAI account to use the ChatGPT functionality and to deal with the billing directly through them. If you wait till the end, I'm going to show you how to get, I think, $1,500 in free OpenAI credits directly from Microsoft for doing almost no work. Okay, so here we go. So I want to create a chatbot for an electrician, and I want this chatbot to ask a few questions, and I'm going to have it, for this basic version, it's just going to schedule an appointment. The next version I'm going to show you how I took the basic chatbot and added in some keywords. So for instance, if the customer types in, call me now, or I want to talk to someone, I'm checking for that, and I make sure that they get an immediate phone number so they can call right away and talk to a human, as well as the business owner of the GoHighLevel account also gets an alert letting them know that their client wants to talk to them immediately and not through a bot. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna have to do is when you want to create a new bot is you hit the plus icon here, and that's going to create a brand new fresh bot. You can also duplicate your bot, which is a good way to get started, so you kind of see how things are set up and whatnot. So I have a bot here that I've created for King Electric, which is my client in GoHighLevel. And basically, in order for it to be, first we're going to connect this bot, okay? So you need to do 3 things on this general page. First, you need to connect your OpenAI key. And I'm connected right now, so I'm not going to disconnect it, but you'll see a blue connect button. You click on it, there'll be a simple text field here where you enter your OpenAI API key. So if you have Open API, which you need to have in order for this to work, you're going to go to platform.openai, and if you go over to settings and API keys, you're going to see I've got a bunch of API keys. Okay, little tip: you're going to create a new secret key, okay, and you're going to give it a name. You know, I can call it test. Now, when I create the secret key, this is crucial, guys. Make sure that you copy this string and save it somewhere, because you're never going to be able to see it again through here, okay? You'll never be able to get the whole string, and you need it. So make sure you copy the string for your new secret key, and you can have as many secret keys as you want. You can have as many of these things as you want. You could build different clients, but right now we're going to pretend that you may have one key, okay? So once you've created your key, you're going to copy the key that it gave you. You go to CloseBot, and you're going to paste it into here, okay? And if it works, you'll get this valid key thumbs up. Okay, works great. That's step 1. So you got to connect your OpenAI key, and then you can use your bots wherever you want. Step 2 is going to be connecting GoHighLevel to CloseBot. And the way that they do it is they provide you with a snapshot, and you also have to enter an API key. So step 1, we enter the API key for OpenAI. Now we need to enter the API key for GoHighLevel. And it works relatively the same. You just enter a string, okay? Now, I'm going to go back to high level, and I'm going to, I'm in my account. I'm going to go to settings. I need to get another API key, okay? Here is my API key for this account, okay? It's kind of hidden here. You don't really need to see it. you can copy it easily from GoHighLevel. They make it easy. So I'm going to copy this API key for this particular account. This is crucial. You want your API key not to be your agency API key, if you're familiar with GoHighLevel. You want it to be your sub-account API key, okay? And that's what I grabbed here. I'm going to go back to CloseBot, and I'll paste my key into here, and the green thumbs up will appear showing that I have a valid high-level key. Okay, that's step 2. Step 3 is you need to load the snapshot that CloseBot provides into your GoHighLevel, and that connects everything for you and makes it really easy to do. So you click load this snapshot, up comes your GoHighLevel account, and I've already done this, so I don't need to import it, but once you import this, you have it in your account. You can use it again and again for different clients. It's pretty sweet. So I've already done that, okay? So if I go back to King Solar Electric, which is what I'm using right now, I'm going to back out of the settings here, and I'm going to go to automation. Automation is one of the most powerful features of GoHighLevel. And what it allows you to do is create workflows, create integrations, do all sorts of communications, invoicing. Everything you can imagine is connected via automations. And that includes this CloseBot bot that we're going to hook up now. So I've imported my snapshot. I've got a folder here now called CloseBot. You'll have a folder very similar to this. You're going to see just 1, 2, 3, and 4, I believe. You're going to see some other things down here. I've added in some more advanced features to my bot, which I'm not going to get into right now. But real quick, what it comes with is this last communication type. So CloseBot works by taking all your incoming media channels, social media channels, communication channels. You can see here Facebook, Instagram, chat, SMS, email, and Google My Business. And this step 1 in this workflow, you really don't need to mess with any of this stuff initially, guys. This first one here, it basically routes to different things in CloseBot automatically. You don't need to do anything here. This is all done, okay? 2 is where the number 2, process message. Pretty straightforward. It does processing. You don't need to do anything here except fill out a few of these basic things here, which we'll do. And then you have this is where you stop your robot and you do appointment confirmations and reminders. This is a little bit advanced. This is when you get into having the bot do scheduling for you, but it's all automated. It's all set up and it's ready to go. It's very, very easy. Okay. All right, cool. Now, when you import snapshots into GoHighLevel, they usually come with custom variables, which you access via settings. So in order to set up the snapshot that I've imported and make it connect to CloseBot, I just need to change a few simple variables that the snapshot came with. So if I go to custom values, you're going to see I've got a few custom values here, not much. I've got my CloseBot API key, CloseBot bot number, and my CloseBot rep name. I don't know what rep name stands for, but this is where you will enter the name of your bot. They wanted to call their bot Little John, so that's what the name of their bot is. Every bot that you create, if you look here, every bot has a number. That's how CloseBot does it. They give every different bot a number, and this is the number here. So this bot is bot 2186. You can see in the CloseBot number, I've entered the bot number that I want. And then you also have to flip it and give GoHighLevel your CloseBot API key. You grab your CloseBot API key. There's only one key for all your different sub-accounts, so it makes it easy. You just copy it here, and you paste it right into this custom variable. And honestly, that's it, guys. Your connections are set up between GoHighLevel and CloseBot. Your variables are set up. You've got your workflows brought in here, and it should work almost right away. So if I go back to my bot, you can see that we have to set it up now that it's connected. But how do we test the bot? Well, we can test the bot one of 2 ways. You can connect it to a phone number, which I've done, and I know that it works. But that can be tedious if you're setting it up because you need to do A2P verification for all text numbers. And I'll show you how to do that in another video. It's a pain in the butt, and it takes about up to a week to get approved, and you might not get approved. So that's a whole nother step with using text messaging. Okay, so we're not going to do that right now. I just want to show you how this bot works very easily. So if I go over here, so if I go back to CloseBot and I go to, so now that my bot is connected, okay, I've got it connected to GoHighLevel. I've got CloseBot set up. I've got GoHighLevel set up. Now I need to make my bot for me, for my client. So if I go to main here, this is where you put in your main prompt, okay? And you also can give your bot a voice. And what that means is that rather than telling it in a long prompt of how you want the bot to behave, what kind of behavior, what kind of personality you want it to have, you could set some default things in here, so it's always going to have a educated voice or an approachable voice or a friendly voice, unprofessional if you want. Okay, and it works pretty well actually, and you can play around with that on your own. Just make sure you save the bot every time you make a change. I'm not going to get into prompting in this particular demo here, but it's not a very long prompt, and I used the built-in prompt actually that comes with the test bot, and I just kind of tweaked it for me. So there's an overview of the bot, your fund receptionist name, @rep name. I'm not going to get into variables coming out of GoHighLevel into CloseBot right now, but this takes that custom variable and pops in here. So you don't have to type it in. You can change it on the fly and dynamically. I tell a little bit about the business, and I give a little bit of a response. And again, this is all coming from my TestBot demo prompting, and it works really well. What I did for this particular client is I used a plugin that I'll show you another time to have ChatGPT summarize his web page and give me some facts, frequently asked questions. And I just pasted those in here about EVs, reducing carbon footprints. This is for an electrician, if you remember. And there's a new way to do this, which I'm going to show you over here in knowledge storage, but we're not going to do that just yet. And here's some variables. This all comes with your TestBot demo prompt, and you can copy and tweak to your heart's content. It's actually pretty easy to make a prompt. You just got to read it, and it should make sense. And you're going to be able to test it, okay? So I'm going to save this bot. Now, here's where we get into the fun stuff. Saving. Okay. If I go to my objectives, this is what really sets CloseBot apart from ZappyChat, for instance, or some of the other software out there that uses Zapier and things like that. I can create different goals and objectives in these columns here, and the bot will literally attack these questions one at a time and try to fill in the associated field and GoHighLevel so that my client has all the information he wants. So my client wants to know a lead's address, their name, their phone number, what kind of service type they want. He's an electrician. There's asking questions like, what type of electrical service do you need? And I just created a variable in, a custom field in GoHighLevel, which I'll show you how to do in the second video, called service type. Okay, I'm not going to get into the different features of this particular thing here. This is just a basic tutorial here. And these could be moved around, and these could be deleted, and all sorts of cool things. And so the bot literally goes from priority 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5, and it won't go to, won't continue down a list until it gets these answers, and it asks it how many times I tell it to ask. For instance, I ask, what type of service do you need? I won't ask more than 3 times. Okay, so these are all questions that my client wanted to know, and I'll show you how to do this in my next video. And then finally, at the end, we have our booking goal, which comes with CloseBot. And essentially what you do is, in GoHighLevel, all your calendars, I'm not going to talk about calendaring yet in GoHighLevel if you don't know how to do it. I'll show you later, but essentially each calendar has a custom variable associated with it. You're going to find lots of variables going back and forth between these two different products here to work. And essentially, it knows that because I'm picking this type of field here in CloseBot, it knows to book an appointment, and it's got it all set in the back end. I don't know how he does it. I don't know what Bryce did to make that work, but it works really well. And it literally matches up the calendar, your calendar that's connected to your GoHighLevel calendar, so your availability is correct, and it provides the customer with different times where they can book an appointment with you, but only at the end. Okay, so this video is not about the proper goals to put in or the best practices here. For instance, this is probably too many questions to ask. Do we ask them to book an appointment first, then ask them all the questions? These are things that I want to know. These are things that you probably want to know. And these are things that everyone wants to know because AI is so new, as are these types of tools. Okay, so this bot is hooked up right now. I've got my different objectives in here for the client. Okay, and it just works perfectly. How do I know? Because I've been testing it. So after I submitted my number for A2P approval, and as you can see here, I've got a really neat bot going. And I've tested it a lot. One of the crucial things that you need to do is test, test, test. So I'm going to go all the way back here with this guy. And you can see me just testing over and over and over. So look, you can see, what is your name? Remember, one of my objectives was what's your name? Here's the bot saying, hey, I'm Little John. What's your name? How much electricity do you use? Are you still there? And so here's me trying to break the bot. Can you fix my toilets? The bot just knew, no, I'm an electrical company and solar services. We don't do those types of things. It doesn't recommend anyone. You may be able to do that and make some affiliate cash off of that, but it's pretty smart in that it will only it'll stay in the niche that you're trying to sell here. And I keep talking to it. I'm talking to it. So I say, and this is me testing it. It isn't all perfect, but you're going to have to test. It's crucial, guys. You got to test, test, test. So again, what's your name? What's your name? What do you need? How can we help you? What's your address? Do you have what size? Do you have a full home? Do you own your home? Things like that. These are all things that electricians want to know. And then it keeps going down, it keeps down, then it offers, here's the scheduling part. Hey, check it out. You want to talk to one of our experts? Sure. Gives me available times based off of my calendar. And then I'm saying, no, I want to call. So I tried to break the bot. I said, no, I want to call. Then you're like, well, we don't. So it keeps trying to schedule, right? And I know that sometimes home service business owners want phone calls more than they want booked appointments. I'm still personally up in the air on that. But later, which I'm going to show you guys how to do as well, I figured out a way to actually get the bot to stop. And you can see here, I said, please have someone call me. I wasn't able to make it work correctly. When I show you a more advanced workflow and GoHighLevel, you can see I actually had the bot, and it's texting me directly because this is the same number as the owner, so it looks like I'm texting myself. But this is so I can test it, right? So I sent the text message to me, but when I said have someone call me, please, it sends a text message to this number, because I told it to, rather than the client, saying, please call this client now. They want to talk to you. So this would immediately alert the home service business owner that they've got a hot client that they should be calling immediately. Okay? And that's pretty much how you build a bot, guys. I know that I went kind of quickly here, and there's probably a lot to take in. There's more advanced stuff we're going to talk about, like knowledge storage using articles, so you don't have to put in facts. You can have huge, long articles at websites in here for the bot to use rather than a small prompt, which you have a limited amount of characters in. So if you have any questions, make sure you leave them in the comment. Hit me up directly. This is my very first demo. Okay, my very first live build. I'm going to keep doing these again and again and again until we all understand how all this technology works. I'm going to do zappy chat builds. I'm going to use more GoHighLevel techniques. I'm going to show you guys everything I know. And I promised you, if you stay to the end, I'm going to show you how to get free credits for OpenAI. Lots of credits, like a year's worth of credits for you and your clients. It's a really great way to start a business because you don't have to spend any money. So if I go to this website, if you search for Microsoft Small Business Startup OpenAI, okay, you're going to come to a web page that looks like this. It's Microsoft for Startups. And it looks, it looks pretty complicated. You'll get a lot of things you don't need, or you can use them if you want. Hundreds of, 150 grand in Azure OpenAI service, which is more advanced, but you get credits for your OpenAI. A lot of credits. Okay, so this is totally free. And you just go to Microsoft, apply, and I found out in like 2 days, and I haven't paid for OpenAI again. So if you like this video, hit the like button, comment below, share it with your friends. I'm going to be doing more. These are going to be getting better. So please comment, reach out to me, and thank you.